Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Press coverage now from the secondary. To throw, it's Mateer. The pocket breaking down.
You've got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here. Open field ahead. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Here's the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this makes life on the quarterback very easy. When the offensive line is winning the line of scrimmage, you're just handing the football off. 2 straight first downs, running the football. That is easy stuff, and this quarterback doesn't have to do anything.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Now it's second down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down after a short gain there. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. The linebacker shifting around now. Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Looking to scramble. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down.
That's good execution by this wide receiver. As a quarterback, I would tell all those guys all the time, once you hook up in a curl, keep working back to the quarterback. The only way that that's going to be incomplete is if the wide receiver stops and the defender can then close and bat the ball away.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Keeping it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Picks up the 1st, looking for more. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Buchanan. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They keep him guessing with a run. Running with purpose. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball at the 44. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And there's the handoff. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Now he's got open space. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up 1st down yardage.
Chris, is such a weapon to be good in the screen game. And I think it's about the offensive lineman. You can talk about the backs and the quarterback all you want, but it's really about the linemen. Do they understand the timing of that faux pass set, the ability to get out in front and run the alley? This is a great job. Look at them set up those blocks on the outside.
There's the handoff. Got an opening here. They bring him down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? End zone ahead. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Outstanding job up front. Look at the hole right here. The back has the counter play, this little misdirection, and it is wide open because of what they're doing up front. This offensive line is so good.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And somewhere every old school Nebraska fan nods in approval as they give it to the fullback for the touchdown. I love it. The quick hitter.
What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Here's the option play. And he runs it in to pick them up by a point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. An inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Quick throw over the middle. Pass incomplete. Very nearly intercepted that time.
I understand as an offense that you want to try to get the ball down the field, force it down the field, force the issue. The problem is that you can't put the ball in a precarious spot. Here, the defense almost comes up with this interception. In fact, probably should have.
And here's the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Look out, he's got space ahead. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. That moves the ball outside the 40.
Oh, what a block on the left side over there, sealing the edge, allowing that ball to get on the outside, and then it's a big gain. Great job by the running back of getting out there and then using that explosiveness, but it really all starts with the offensive line getting that edge hooked and allowing the running back to get outside.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on.
Oh, the ball comes loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. A scoop and score. Wow. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, you see this on film from this group. As soon as that ball is loose, you can tell they're looking for that scoop and the score, and they're able to scoop it up and put it in the end zone. I can tell you what, this defense, they are energized right now.
Offense will go for 2 here, trying to make the lead 7. They're going to run the option. Pitch to the back. And he's not going to make it. Big stop by the defense, and still a 5-point game. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. He's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab behind the line. It's Buchanan. Drop for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Chris, that is not what you want on 3rd down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some 3rd down conversions.
And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Looking downfield. It's Mateer. Makes the grab. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got room to run. Look out. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Powers into the end zone.
There is no defense for a quarterback that can do something like this on the outside. The coverage is there. He scrambles anyways, and he creates a massive play on the outside and gets it all the way into the end zone. His athleticism is off the charts. Chris, they're
intercepted in the end zone. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Marsh. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense. Boy, he sold out for that first down and paid the price. As he's able to get the first down, he takes a big hit. You'd love to see him try to get down right there when he gets the first, but this defense was pursuing hard, and you know they were trying to show up and play physical with this quarterback outside of the pocket.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He fires it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Design quarterback run. It's a fumble behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Not seen the quarterback run until now, and I guess we know why. Chris, he puts the ball on the ground. credit the defense. Active hands, they're physical, and once they get in there, they're going to rip at that football, and it comes loose. It's a good turnover for them.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. And now Michigan chooses to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the ball is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? First down, looking to throw the football. Moves left out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. Makes it with a 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Receiver in motion now. Jet sweep call. Stopped short the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, there's a lot of reasons I love these types of plays. Number one, it's a passing stat. As a selfish quarterback, heck yeah, put those on my stat sheet. But number two, it also provides horizontal stretch to that edge of the defense. Now what you can do is start running the football a lot more effectively because those defensive ends, they've got to be aware of those little jet sweeps.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
They got him down out near the 40.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. A handoff to the back. He's got space. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And leaning on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Marshall. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. They call the counter play here. Breaking into the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
This back is just so dynamic. Here on 3rd down, he's able to get a little space, and then watch out because he is going to burn you. He is so elusive. He gets some nice blocks on the outside, and he's able to get a big gain.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. And the same runner's got it again. Powers through. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Marshall. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Chris, in this situation, the most important piece of information is the head coach communicating to the offensive play caller whether he's got 2 downs for the touchdown or 1. I believe they should kick this field goal if it's 4th down to make it a 1-possession game, which means this is it. The play caller has to get into the end zone, which means you probably got to throw this ball.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. They're able to pick up that 1st down. Good job up front.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Wolverines will crank up the tempo. They feed the fullback this time. Touchdown, Wolverines! This offense cannot be stopped. Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
They make the stop, and that's going to bring the third quarter to an end. As we hit the quarter break, Oklahoma has the lead. You've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. He's got a crease. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. To throw, it's Mateer. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's broken up there. Great play on fourth down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there. And it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, look out, he's got open space. He makes the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw in the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone. There's no doubt about it. But now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
They're going to run it. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. And the Wolverines come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. He'll hand it off. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Buchanan. He makes the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes a handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. Now we get a timeout from the Sooners. That's their first. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. It's a 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Crucial play here. They go to the air. On 4th down, a short toss to the running back. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Sategna. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
Well, you never want to turn the football over, but you especially don't want to turn the football over when you give your opponent a short field. This is an ill-advised throw. The quarterback has got to make better decisions than this. He forces the football, and it's a turnover, and now the defense is setting their offense up for success. A short field, got to capitalize with a touchdown.
Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Leaning on the run game here. He shreds the tackle. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Sooners now will take a timeout. That's their last one. They can no longer stop the clock for the timeout. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Defense makes another stop. 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point up and good. So the lead now is 8 here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Can't get it away. That defense has got him. What a huge stop at the stage of the game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep throw. And it falls incomplete. The final play of the game as time runs out. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.